I'm Americo with JeanBookNerd. We're at the HollyShorts Film Festival. I'm with Corey, writer, director extraordinaire. Is there anything you don't do?
Yeah, I don't. I don't fish. I don't fish. I think it's more of a manly thing that I just was never raised to do.
Okay.
Worms, gross. Can't do worms. Other than that, no. Everything else.
Okay.
Everything else.
Well, good. It's a fine line to draw.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about your film.
Okay, so Stuck is a romantic comedy about a couple who kind of break up while in the midst of having sex. And in the process, she gets a sex toy lost inside of her. And they have to then go spend the night in the emergency room where they kind of have to confront their issues on love and relationships. So it's a very serious drama, obviously. Really
Clearly.
dark. Yeah.
The title is both very on the nose and a little deeper as well.
Yeah, well, you know, you have to know what you're getting with these short films, right? So.
Honestly, the question I asked, what made you want to make this? Like, how did that come up?
Yeah, I mean, there's just not enough movies about sex toy mishaps, I feel.
It's a very small genre.
Yeah,
Tapped into.
I found, you know, you always have to find your niche, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully I can just be kind of like typecast as this guy. And then mission accomplished, I think.
Do you have any future sex toy mishaps planned in the future for your next film?
Yeah, this is actually part of kind of like a Lord of the Rings style epic.
Oh, okay.
So stay tuned for
You
that.
have your own expanded universe set up?
Yeah, it's going to be bigger than Marvel. So I don't know if you stayed long enough for the post-credit sequence
No,
and
I
Stuck.
missed that.
There you go. You got to stay. You got to stay
Okay.
through the credits, man.
Okay.
You
Do you
gotta
have Samuel L. Jackson as well? Or?
Yeah, he's too expensive and he's busy doing credit card commercials. He couldn't do it.
So was this your first time directing or writing? Or?
No, actually, it's kind of more or less my return to directing. I'm a TV writer by trade. That's kind of like my full-time job. I started doing indie film maybe 10 or 12 years ago, and I did a feature length called The Triumph of Dingus McGraw, Village Idiot, with Christopher Turner, the same actor who's in Stuck.
Okay.
So, you know, I kind of went on this detour of writing for TV, basically, you know, working on other people's shows, and Stuck kind of came about because I was really interested in producing my own thing. You know, I pitch all the time, but it takes forever to get something made. So the idea of Stuck was just to get something made and not wait for something to get made, wait for someone to give me permission to make something. And that's why we made Stuck. And, you know, fortunately, it came to HollyShorts.
Getting the sense you definitely find a little more fulfillment doing stuff that you've personally created.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, this is kind of the eye-rolling stuff for me, but you know, it really does, you know, feel like reconnecting with a part of myself. You know, something that I haven't been doing for a while. TV writing, it's kind of like you at a desk or in a room, sometimes with no windows, and you know, directing is a lot more of a collaborative process, which is where I really do kind of find the joy in the filmmaking process.
That's awesome. What made you want to get into filmmaking?
You know, like my earliest memories of wanting to do it were 7th grade. I mean, I've been writing my whole life, as long as I can remember anyway. And then, yeah, somewhere along the way, just my writing led into screenwriting. And again, I think the fact that a director has, you know, his hands in so many parts of the filmmaking process really appealed to me. And just, you know, the working with all these amazing creative people in different departments who can do things that I can't do. I think, yeah, it just kind of led me to that. And it was kind of an early decision that I tried not to question too hard, because otherwise I would just do something easier.
So question I was curious about, when pitching this film to your actors, where you have to like, wait, hold on a second, after the foreplay and the weird sex stuff, it gets better.
You know, it's funny. So Christopher Turner was in from the start. He and I both wanted to do a film together for a long time. It's been 10 years since we did Dingus. And then for, you know, the auditions for the part of Natalie, yeah, we kind of briefed everyone on it. We sent the script ahead of time. And so the good thing was any actress that came out for the audition knew what they were getting into. And then you have Ruth Goodwin, who came into the audition, really brave audition. Really caught the attention of everyone who was in the room, and she was definitely the audition, looking back on the tapes afterwards, who we could tell was right for the part.
Awesome. Do you have any plans on doing any other films in the future? Any projects you're working on next?
Yeah, you know, my slate's kind of really big and also really diverse right now. You know, I'm writing a feature length that's kind of in the same tone as Stuck, a dramedy kind of thing. But then I also, you know, I have a movie of the week in development that's about a serial killer from the 70s. And I'm developing a romantic adventure digital series. Then I got like different pilots and stuff like that. So there's kind of a lot of irons in the fire right now, and looking forward to seeing what's next.
Like I said, clearly nothing you're not good at outside of fishing.
Can't fish, man. Oh, do you fish?
No, I don't think I've ever really tried though, so
See,
I can't say.
Neither of us.
No, maybe we'll learn. We'll go on a
Not
nice fishing.
well-rounded individuals, are we?
No, but I mean, you don't need to fish in 2018 that much.
No, absolutely. No, you can go to the store for that. I don't know why anybody does it anymore.
Or consult the Amazon app, and they'll send it right to you.
There's an app for everything. Yeah,
There is.
absolutely.
Well, it's been amazing talking to you, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you
Thank you
too.
so much. I'm Corey Surge, writer-director of Stuck. I'm at the HollyShorts Film Festival, and that's Turning the Page with JeanBookNerd.